Hi, how have you been? I wanted to catch up with you. I haven't talked to you in a while now. I don't know how long has it been. Do you know how long has it been? It kinda sound a little weird. Sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you. Talk because I don't know, we are friends. How have you been? Everything is going well? I hope you're doing fine, right? Don't get too stressed. Eat your meals, you know? Sleep well, sleep enough. I care about you, right? It would be nice if we met up more often, right? I mean, for me, it would be nice. I don't know if you think the same. We haven't talked in a while. We interact with each other, sometimes very rarely. You send me stuff and I send you stuff, but we don't really talk anymore. And sometimes I wonder if we are still friends because of how rarely we talk. I obviously hope we are. I obviously hope someday, maybe, I don't know, I shouldn't hope for that, but maybe someday it will go back at how it was. But it probably won't, which is sad for me, yeah. I liked how we were. I liked our friendship. I liked our relationship. I liked our chemistry and everything. I love spending time with you, talking with you, listening to you. And it's kind of sad to acknowledge that we don't even talk anymore. It's weird. And I hope that we could go back to that, but I feel like we can't. But I don't really know why. I got distant, and I'm sure you noticed that, obviously. And it was because it was because I felt like I was the only one trying. So it felt like I was the only one trying to be friends. I was the one sending you stuff. I was the one starting conversations, trying to know how you're doing and everything. And you never answered. You never were, you almost never, because I don't want to say never. Um, you almost didn't contact me at all or answered me. So I got tired of that. So I wanted to get distant because it was hurting me, alright? It was hurting me how distant you were. It was hurting me how my best friend was now barely even responding to me. Before it was like hi and little time. in a little time you would respond back and we would talk. But then it was, I would say hi, how are you doing? And you wouldn't answer for days. It's not like, oh, it took you hours. Oh, it's not like, oh, I was sleeping. No, it would took you days. There would be even time that a week, even felt like a month, and you wouldn't respond. So I was like, are they ignoring me? Uh, do they not want to talk to me anymore? But recently you had been sending me stuff, but it feels like if you, I don't know what it feels like. It doesn't feel like how it was before, that's for sure. Because you don't even say anything. I mean, you do. You say, like, oh my god, and stuff like that. But it doesn't feel like before. It's weird. And I know we kind of talked about it, kind of. And how you also felt like I was getting distant because of stuff and whatever. And yeah, we talked about that. And I feel like I told you the reasons. But like, that didn't change anything. After we maybe talked about it, nothing changed. And it's not like I wanted something to change. Maybe, yeah, maybe I wanted something to change. Maybe I wanted it to be back the way they were. As I said, just some time before. But I don't know. I don't know if you want that. It feels like sometimes I'm like, okay, the friendship is gone. There's nothing else. They don't want to talk to me if they wanted to. And there are sometimes that I'm like, maybe they are waiting for me to talk to them. Maybe they feel the same as me, that maybe they don't want to be my friend anymore. That's why they don't talk to me anymore. But I don't know. I don't talk to you anymore because it felt like you wanted me to stop talking to you. Because I knew that you were like that before. I don't know how you are right now. I don't know you anymore. It's been years since we lost the way we were. So before, when I knew you, I don't know if I know you anymore. Before, when I knew you, you would ignore people because you don't want to talk to them. So that made me think, for how I knew you, they don't want to talk to me anymore. And you have explained to me, because of depression, the because of your depression, uh, you explained it to me. You said, because of my depression, I don't like having this social media, which is Instagram. But you still have ways to talk to me. You have Discord. You have other ways to talk to me, like two at least, maybe two or three other ways to talk to me. But you gave me the excuse of Instagram makes me bad. And I know I have told you, like, yeah, I like using Instagram better because I use Instagram more. But I would be completely fine talking with you through other social media. And I told you that. I know I did. Through other social media which wasn't Instagram. Because you explained to me. I say, delete the Instagram sometimes. I don't like using Instagram for this or this reason. Okay, and I get it. I don't understood, but I still make you let you know. I let you know that I wanted we us to speak. That you going out of Instagram doesn't necessarily mean we're not going to speak anymore. But it has still happened. We don't talk anymore. And it's sad. And the thing is that I know you use the other apps. It's not like you don't use them. I know you do use them. So it makes me think, maybe they just don't want to talk to me. Maybe it's that. But then you talk to me. Then you interact with me. Sometimes, but it's not like there's sometimes that I talk to you and you respond to me, but then you're gone like from a second to another you're gone, and you don't talk to me anymore. And I talk to you some more, but then the next time you appear, it's like I didn't text you anything. You start a new conversation, ignoring completely what I said before. And there are some times that I text you, and it's like talking to you about something, and you never respond. And the next time you talk to me, it's like if I didn't even send you anything. It's like whatever app we're using, you don't see what I text you. You don't get notifications or something, and you don't see like the messages I have sent you before you open our conversation. So it's weird. I don't get it. Okay, which would make sense if you are like, yeah, I deleted the app, so the messages. Bro, I don't know. I don't delete Instagram, so I don't know. I don't know if they would save. If they would, I feel like they would obviously save. Maybe not the conversation as a whole, but the messages and scene. I don't know. I really don't. I'm making excuses for you. I always do. Because I still want to be friends with you. It feels weird. It felt for a long time that I was the only one trying. And it also feels like I was the only one, or I was the one pushing you away. I know that. I know that you felt it that way, because maybe I was. Maybe I was sick of trying, and it was like, well, then I'm a horrible person, and I want you to feel the same way that you make me feel. And that's bad, and I know it's bad. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be the one being like, well, you made me feel this way. I'm going to make you feel the same way you made me feel. I shouldn't be like that, and I know, and I was like that, I know. Probably you didn't know because I never expressed how you make me feel. Because it felt like, well, why do they care about it? Why would they care that they make me feel lonely, that they make me feel like you're being distant to me, that you don't want to be my friend anymore? Why would they know? Why would they want to know that? You know? So when I started being intense, you started noticing it. You started notice I was being distant. It was like, yeah, okay. And answering your text late, even though I always fucking answer your text and whatever interaction you have with me, usually as soon as they get to me. Why? Because I liked talking to you. I like interacting with you. And if you would send to me something, that means you're here and you would be able to talk to me. But then you disappear. You send me something, I answer to you, and then you're not there anymore. It makes me feel bad. I wanted you to feel the way I felt. And maybe that was wrong. Maybe not, maybe yes, I don't know. Now we don't talk to each other, so I don't know what it was. Maybe we were tired of each other. I feel like I could never get tired of you, but maybe we were. I don't know. Maybe you were tired of me being distant. But I know I was being distant because I wanted to to feel, to make you feel the same way I was feeling. And I know that's not right. Ah, I'm going to drink water. So now I don't know what to do. I don't know. I also have many things I haven't told you. I feel. Which doesn't make me feel great. I haven't told you properly, I feel. That I had a crush on you. That I noticed when I got started to get distant with you. When I started missing you. When I started feeling bad because you weren't giving me the same attention you were giving me before. I started noticing that I had a crush on you then. And it took me a while to accept it. To be like, okay, yeah, maybe all this friendship was based on that I had a crush on you. Maybe it was. And even though it makes me feel bad that maybe it was like that, and then now that I don't have a crush on you because of everything that we went through, maybe that's why we're not friends anymore. And it made me feel bad to think like that because I'm like, then our friendship was just me acting some way because you were my crush, or being some way because you were my crush. I don't know. It makes I thought about it. I was like, well, yeah, I know that I had like this admiration to them. You were very cool to me before we were friends, and I have told you before that you were like someone who I thought was like unapproachable or stuff and super cool, and like I wanted to be your friend and be close to you, and I told you that, and that when we were friends it felt unreal because it was like I'm friends with the person who I thought I could never be friends with. And I told you that it was because you had a friend that always felt like they were gatekeeping you and stuff. But I don't know. Was it that? Just, and I want to be your friend, or was it my crush making me be like, I want to be close to them because they're my crush? And I know, and it makes me feel bad because I knew you. I know you would never like me. And that pissed me off too, and that I obviously reacted to our friendship that way when I realized like they will never like me. It obviously made me feel bad because I admit it. I did thought about us in a romantic way and a non-platonic way. And I know you never probably did because you only saw me as your friend and as your best friend, as your soulmate even. We all have talked about it sometimes. But I don't know. How from that we went to barely even talking. If so, if you can't say that's what we do now, how is that how we are now? After calling each other soulmates, how are we now this? And sometimes I think, is it all my fault? Because I was the one with a crush on you, and then when I realized nothing is going to be like that, I I fucked it up. Is it that? It that I was idolizing you? Was it that I was seeing you too perfect because I had a crush on you? I try to blame myself, but it's obviously not only my fault. It would be too, like, I don't know how to call it. Too, like, if the relationship wasn't of two persons. You're part of the relationship, you know? It's not like it's only me who could do something wrong. So, I don't like blaming myself only. And I don't want to blame yourself only either. It's both our faults for not talking, for not expressing our feelings. Expressing our feelings. So, I don't know. How. I don't know what to do with us anymore. I don't even approach you anymore because I know it's not the same. There have been times that I have wanted to talk to your siblings, to ask if you're good, if you're alive, because of how you don't interact with me anymore. There were times that I was like, are they even alive? That they don't answer me for such a long time? Because it was weird. We used to talk every day, all day. And then it felt like if you were dead because of how you didn't even answer to me anymore. So, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know if I want to go back to what the way we were. I don't know if we have to keep giving each other time, because that's obviously what we have been doing. I don't know if we know each other anymore. I don't know anything now. It feels like we are strangers again. So sometimes I want to text you and ask you, are we even friends now? But I don't know. I don't know what to think. I would like it if you answered all this stuff. But I have to go now, okay? And I know, like, it's difficult, but I have to go now, okay? As always, I love you. How many times have I told you that? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Sorry. I want you to be good and be happy, and I wish all the best for you, okay? Even though we're not the same as we were, you're still very important to me. So, bye, okay? Bye.